Salute. I would play my intro, but I'm in the middle of working on some videos while I was watching this fight, so I'm just going to get right to it. I thought that was a really good fight. I picked Artur Beterbiev to win by stoppage. I thought Artur Beterbiev was going to beat him by the 9th or 10th round. I thought Artur Beterbiev was going to stop Dmitry Bivol. That's what I thought. That's not what I seen. All right, that's not what I seen. What I saw is either a draw or Bivol won 7-5. That's what I saw. All right, and I picked Artur Beterbiev to knock this man out, destroy this man by like the 9th or 10th round. That's what I picked. That was me. All right. I had Bivol winning that fight. All right? Everybody that's watched me, everybody knows that who I picked to win this fight. I'm telling you, the fight that I just watched, Bivol won. The fight that I just watched. In my opinion. All right. To me, Bivol won. That was either a draw or 7-5 Bivol. Either however way you want. That's me. All right. I'm not mad at the scorecard at all. Like, I'm not mad that Bivol won. I mean, that Beterbiev won at all. Because I picked Beterbiev to win. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at all. But the fight that I just saw, I think Bivol won that fight. The fight that I just saw. Now, you guys are going to have a problem with this. Because if they gave Beterbiev this fight because of the pressure, right? If the pressure is what you gave it to the pressure, well, then Terence Crawford lost. I mean, if you give this fight because the pressure, because Beterbiev put pressure, and he did put pressure. He put a lot of pressure, bro. He put a lot of pressure on Bivol, a lot of pressure. But if you're sitting here telling me that Beterbiev won this fight because of the pressure that Beterbiev put on Bivol, then Terence Crawford lost to DoorDash. Then this fight just solidified what I said in the first place, that Terence Crawford lost to DoorDash, if that's the case. You can't have it both ways, bro. If pressure is how Beterbiev, and again, before we get everybody get all twisted in there, all in y'all feelings, before everybody gets all in y'all feelings, I picked Artur Beterbiev to win by destruction. I picked Artur Beterbiev to win by like in 9 or 10 rounds stoppage. That's what I picked. The beautiful goddess. I see you, beautiful goddess, sugar-free bars. Salute to all the kings and queens in the building, man. Salute to you. I see y'all in the building. But I just wanted to get through this because, like I said, I was working on video. So I just want to get through this. But I really want everybody to understand something. You cannot have it both ways. You can't. Either Beterbiev won for the pressure, and that's cool. Then DoorDash beat Terence Crawford for the exact same reason. Or Terence Crawford outboxed DoorDash, and that's why Terence Crawford won. And then so did Bivol. Pick your point. I mean, pick your point. It doesn't matter to me. Pick your poison. It doesn't matter to me. Because I thought Beterbiev lost that fight. I thought Beterbiev needed to win round 12 for it to be a draw. All right? For it to be a draw, he needed to win round 12. That's in my opinion. I thought the fight was good, but there's a lot of things in this that we could look at, right? There's a lot of things in this that we could look at. And if you want to sit there and say that ring rust played a part in this, because Beterbiev hasn't fought in like a year or some change almost. How many months was it? how many months was it? Yeah, I don't know how many months was it, bro. I'm not sure how many months it was, but it was a lot. It was a lot. He hasn't fought in a long ass time, and you can say ring rust played a good part into this because it wasn't like he was tired. Neither one of them was tired. Both of them guys was good, but a lot of motherfuckers was. I'll address it, Rich. Damn you motherfucking extra aggressive. God damn, Rich Paris. My brother Rich Paris has been extra aggressive, like hella aggressive for whatever reason. I don't know. My brother, this is what I would recommend you do, my brother. I would recommend that you go get you some. I would recommend you go get you some, King, because my brother Rich Paris, you have been hella aggressive. Like you came in Friday, not yesterday, because I didn't do my live yesterday, but Thursday, you came in here Thursday mad as a motherfucker, bro. My brother was mad as fuck, bro. Rich Paris came in here, he was mad as a motherfucker. I'm like, God damn, bro. I didn't even get a chance to say nothing. And my brother Rich was just in this bitch pissed the fuck off. Like, bro, I don't know who did something to you, brother, but it wasn't me. I swear to God, it wasn't me. I didn't do nothing, bro. So my brother Rich Paris came in here mad as a motherfucker. If you got some, my brother, get you another shot, King. Get you another shot. Because, my brother, you clearly got some shit pent up, King. So you need to get you another shot of that. And get you. Now, but let's address what my brother said, though. Let's address what he said. Because what he said is correct, bro. Nah, you good, Rich Paris, bro. You know you my brody, bro. BF just talking shit, King. I'm just talking shit, brother. That's all. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit, bro. Now, there's a few things in this that we could have a conversation about. There's a few things. I don't mind it either direction. Like if Bivol won, I wouldn't have minded. Would Beterbiev winning, I'm fine. If it was a draw, I'm cool with that too, because it was that close in my eyes, right? In my opinion, it was that close. Yeah, that 116 shit was bonkers. I don't know who the fuck got 116. They don't ever need to score again. They don't ever need to judge ever again having 116. That was diabolical. There was no way that Artur Beterbiev was won that many rounds. There's no way for you to say 116. 116. You're bugging, bro. You're fucking bugging. Now, here's a few things. Here's a few things that we need to address. I didn't even look at the what's name fights. I didn't look at the ones before this. Like the undercard fights, I didn't watch any of them. I'll make a video. So I didn't watch any of those. I just wanted to watch the main event anyway. So I don't know what happened to those, but I'll speak about them. If not tomorrow, then I'll speak about them Monday. Right? I'll go over those Monday because I'll go rewatch it. But when I looked at this fight, I expected more from Beterbiev. I did. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I expected more from Beterbiev. I expected more. I thought that Beterbiev was going to be more dominant, but it seems like the surgery he had and the time out of the ring, it showed. All right, the surgery he had and the time out of the ring, he couldn't. It was like his feet was sort of stuck in gum on times, like he was standing in wet cement at times. Right, that's what it looked like. He was standing in wet cement, like he was able to pour it on at times, right? But then other times it's like he was planted too much, and that's not the Beterbiev I'm used to, right? And Bivol shelled up too much. He shelled up way too much, bro. Way too much. Like, bro, Bivol is supposed to be the guy that's supposed to be the better boxer. Why did you shell up like you were shell? Why did you do that? Like, and why wasn't it like, if you guys look at my tweets, you'll see I'm saying, why isn't anybody saying that Bivol is running? Why isn't anybody saying it? When Shakur Stevenson did that, they said Shakur Stevenson was running. When Shakur Stevenson did the exact same thing against Edward De Los Santos, they said Shakur Stevenson was running, called him boring and all kinds of shit. So why didn't anybody say that Bivol was running? Why didn't anybody say Bivol was running, bro? Bivol was dashing around the ring, bro. He was dashing around the ring. He was dashing around. He would stop and plant and do his thing, and then dash around again, and then stop and plant and do his thing, and then dash around again. Well, what are we talking about right now? So y'all didn't see Bivol dashing around the ring. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see Bivol running around in circles. Y'all didn't see this man move. Y'all didn't see none of that. But if Shakur was doing that, then y'all saw that. If Shakur was doing that, you would see Shakur moving around the ring like that. But Bivol doing that, didn't nobody see nothing. We sitting here talking about how this was so great when Bivol was dashing around the ring. Y'all ain't nobody see that. Nobody saw none of that. Nobody saw nothing. Nobody saw this man dashing around the ring. Nobody saw that. I'm just asking for a friend, bro. I'm just asking for a friend, because if this was Shakur Stevenson, we would be dragging Shakur. I'm just asking. We would be dragging Shakur if this was Shakur Stevenson. We would be dragging this man. I'm just asking. I'm just making sure that y'all saw the same shit that I saw. This man dashing around the ring, back around in circles. I'm just making sure we all saw the same thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, okay, Style. That makes sense. That makes sense, Style. If Bivol was black, then they would say he's running. Makes sense to me. Makes sense. Makes sense. It totally makes sense. I get it. If Bivol had about maybe 7 or 8 more shades of melanin in his system, then they would say Bivol was running. Makes sense to me. So, all right, cool. All right. I was waiting for somebody to make it make sense, because I couldn't make it make sense. But I'm glad that my homie Style said it, because I didn't want to be the first one to say it. I just wanted to say I saw this man dashing around the ring, religiously dashing around the ring, way faster than Shakur Stevenson runs around the ring. Way faster. I've never seen Bivol move around the ring like that. Now let's pause for a second. Someone name any fight that you guys saw where Bivol dashed around the ring like that. Anybody? Muhammad Abbas. Why do you always tie to Crawford or Devin or Tank, bro? You got to stop. Goodbye. Goodbye, Addis Abba, whatever the fuck your name is. Goodbye. You don't tell me nothing. I don't have to stop nothing. I will do and say exactly what the fuck I want to say. Yeah, you don't stop nothing. You dictate nothing here. You run nothing. Goodbye. Now, anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. Someone named the fight that you saw Bivol dashing around the ring like that. What fight should I go back and watch where Bivol was dashing around the ring like that? Just tell me which fight. Tell me which fight. I'll go back and watch it. I got time. So someone let me know, what fight should I go back and watch so that I can say, oh, okay, that's how Bivol fights. What fight should I go back and watch? I've never seen Bivol dash around the ring like that. I've never seen that. So someone tell me, what fight should I go back and watch? What fight? Says Canelo. He did not do that against Canelo Alvarez. I watched that fight. He did not do that against Canelo. I watched Canelo fight. So I'll ask this question again. I don't justify 116, 112. So if you're asking me how do I justify it, I don't justify it at all. A draw would have been just fine for me. Or 7-5 in either direction. And to me, if anything was 7-5, it was to Bivol 7-5 to me. If you wanted to go to a draw would have been perfectly fine for me. Perfectly fine. 116, 112 is someone needs to be fired and never score fights ever again. 116, 112. 116, 112, or anything higher, you need to be fired. You need to be investigated. Someone needs to check your bank account before and after this fight. And they need to check your bank account in the next 6 months too. In the next 6 months, while we sitting here waiting, time runs through, and then in 6 months, bam, all of a sudden your bank account jumps up $2 million. Someone needs to understand why that happened. All right, so your score, your bank account may not jump up $2 million tomorrow, tonight. Yeah, but in about 2 months, when there's other fights going on, and all of a sudden, bam, $2 million in your bank account, and don't nobody know where it came from. Yeah, that needs to be investigated. That needs to be investigated. 116, 112 is disgusting. Anybody who watched this fight that had 116, 112, just don't talk to me. There is no reason for you to talk to me at all. There's no reason for us to have a conversation. We're not on the same page. We will never be on the same page. If you had either fighter, Bivol or Beterbiev, winning 116, 112, just don't talk to me ever again. Just go ahead and unsubscribe and find you a page that you enjoy and hang out over there. There is no way in hell that this was 116, 112 for anybody. 115, 113 is about as good as you get. That is as good or as bad. That's about as good as you get, bro. There is no way. That's about as good or as bad. Don't get no. That's about it. This fight was just that close, bro. Oh, you had it. That's what you had it for. Okay. Go ahead. Let me go ahead and get you up out of here, then. Let me go ahead and get you up out of here. There you go. Let me go ahead and get you up out of here. That way, you don't gotta wait. I don't gotta waste no time with you. Go ahead. Let me go ahead and get you up out of here, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and get you up out of here. There you go. That way you ain't got to worry about talking to me, trying to troll me or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get you up out of here, bro. You're a waste of my time. Deuces, homie. Deuces. Deuces. If you thought Bivol won, I'm good. If you thought Beterbiev won, I'm good. If you thought it was a draw, I'm good. If you thought Beterbiev won every fucking round, don't talk to me. If you thought Bivol won every round, don't talk to me, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone, bro. Because you guys absolutely have no idea how to judge fights. You have no idea how to judge fights. None. Just leave me alone. Okay. I thought this fight was a very close fight. I think this fight, Big Shaw, what's up, homie? Is it worth watching? I mean, depends on what you're looking for, Big Shaw. If you're looking for a stylistic fight where, it's ebbs and flows in both directions, then cool. If you're looking for a fight where it's totally one-sided, then you're not going to see this. Either a boxer outboxes the puncher or the puncher destroys the boxer. You're not going to see that in this at all. This was a high-level chess match. It was a high-level chess match. I believe Bivol won the fight by a round, right? Or it was a draw. That's what I believe. Beterbiev is my guy. I wanted Beterbiev to win. I am happy he won, y'all. That's my guy. That's my guy. I believe Beterbiev is top 2, 3 pound for pound, if not number 1. That's what I believe. That's my guy, bro. Beterbiev is my dude. But I believe he either got a draw or he lost this fight. And I can say that, bro. It's just boxing. I can say that. Now let me move on and give some conspiracy theories. Let's go some conspiracy theories here. The only way Canelo Alvarez was going to fight Terence Crawford is if Beterbiev lost. Beterbiev won, if Bivol lost. If Bivol lost, and I told you guys this before this, all right? Everybody, y'all, you can go back and look at my fucking videos. I've said this multiple times. What's up, Queen Nick Nick? Happy born day, Queen Nick Nick, for the other day. I didn't see you in my lives all these times, so I didn't get an opportunity to say it to you, Queen. But happy born day, Queen. But let me get to my conspiracy theories. Terence Crawford wants to fight Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford was just locked in to a fight yesterday, y'all. Yesterday, all right? Yesterday. Terence Crawford needed to shit or get off the pot yesterday. If Terence Crawford wanted to shit yesterday, he'd be the WBO champion today. All right, they would have stripped Funderburg and elevated Terence Crawford. He'd be the WBA and WBO champion today. Terence Crawford wants the Canelo Alvarez fight, which is why he didn't do it. He didn't do it. That's why. All right. And I'll dive into it a little bit deeper at a later time frame. But at this particular moment, Terence Crawford wants Canelo Alvarez. That's what he wants. Turkey Al-Sheikh is on record saying he doesn't believe Terence Crawford is going to fight anybody but Canelo Alvarez. He's on record saying that. And if you watched this fight, every time Bivol was landing some good shots on Beterbiev, Turkey Al-Sheikh was chilling. Just go back and watch it. Rewatch this fight and watch Turkey Al-Sheikh. Watch his reactions. He was chilling. And when Beterbiev started landing shots on this man, Turkey Al-Sheikh jumped up. He was standing up. He was standing up, had his hands on the ring, looking in the ring. He was standing up every single time. When Bivol was landing, he was chilling. When Beterbiev was landing, he jumped up. Because he wanted Beterbiev to win. Because if Beterbiev wins, Canelo Alvarez is not fucking fighting him. He's not fighting him. At all. He's not fighting him. So with Bivol losing, Canelo Alvarez is put in a pickle. Are you going to fight the loser? Are you going to fight the loser? Or are you going to fight Terence Crawford? There's your options now, Canelo. This is your May fight. Your May fight. You can either fight the loser, and it would have been better if Bivol knocked him out. It would have been better because right now there's still a little bit of wiggle room What's up, big bro? Super my big bro, Kano, I see you. There's a little bit of wiggle room because, Bivol didn't get knocked out, right? So because he didn't get knocked out, so there's a little bit of wiggle room. But he lost, right? He lost. There was no rematch clause. There was no rematch clause. But let me explain to you guys how this works. It's twofold. Canelo Alvarez. Now, you can either fight a loser or you can fight Terence Crawford. Or what I will do is I will force your hand and take Bivol out of the conversation. And I will set up a rematch between Beterbiev and Bivol for April. Yeah, I'll set a rematch for March time frame, Riyadh season, March time frame, rematch. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a rematch between Beterbiev and Bivol. Rematch for Undisputed. The same way I did for Fury and Usyk. I'll do a rematch for these guys. That removes Bivol as one of your chess pieces. I took him off the board. Now you only have Terence Crawford. That's all you have. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All you have is Terrence Crawford. That is the only big fight you have because I have removed Bivol. I've made it so Bivol has lost. There's a robbery on the scorecards. He lost. He is going to want the rematch. Beterbiev's going to. If Beterbiev knocks him out, there is no Bivol conversation. There is no Bivol. There's no Bivol conversation at all. If Beterbiev knocks him out, no conversation whatsoever. That man just got stopped. Canelo Alvarez, you cannot justify fighting a man who just got stopped with no belt. But because he didn't get stopped, but because he went the distance, but because it was a competitive fight where many people say Bivol won, now I can do a rematch. So before him losing, I'm shaming you into fighting Terrence Crawford. I'm shaming you. Now with Bivol losing but going the distance, I'm removing him. So before I was just going to shame you to fighting Terrence Crawford. Now I'm going to remove Bivol. So you only have Terrence Crawford. That's all you have now. You don't have another fighter now. It is just Terrence Crawford. So don't be surprised if there is a rematch. There was no rematch clause, y'all. Neither one of these fighters had a rematch clause. It was one fight, one and done. Don't be surprised if it's a rematch. And they push this to say, well, I believe Beterbiev will do better because he was out of the ring for so long. And, you know, he had the surgery, come up to surgery. He's so long out of the ring. We want to get him right back in there because he's old. You know, he's almost 40 years old. So we want to get him right back in there. We want to shake off the cobwebs. You know, he won this fight. It was controversial. Let's get him right back in the ring. Like coming up March, we're going to run this Undisputed back with Beterbiev and Bivol in March. And then for Bivol, we can say, well, you know, Bivol, we got the Canelo Alvarez fight out there, but that's not Bivol's goal. That's not his dream. You heard Bivol said his goal, his dream is to become undisputed. We're going to give him another opportunity in March, and we're going to run it back. And with Bivol in March, Bivol and Beterbiev in March, we're going to run it back. This was for the fans and all this goofy ass shit, all these lies and all this nonsense. The reality is, they want to remove Bivol. They want to remove Bivol out of the equation because that's who Canelo Alvarez wants to fight. They want to move Bivol so that Canelo Alvarez only has Terrence Crawford as his only big fight. Unless you're going to go to 175 and fight Benavidez. If you're going to go to 175 and fight Benavidez, cool, no problem. No problem. Or you can wait. And when you wait, you can wait for the winner of Beterbiev-Bivol rematch, which will then set up Canelo Alvarez fighting Terrence Crawford in May. And when he knocks Terrence Crawford completely the fuck out, of which he will, then he can fight the winner of Beterbiev-Bivol in September. So just make sure you guys is very clear that what's going to happen. Terrence Crawford, I told you guys before this, like before they fought, I've been telling you guys months ago. If Bivol wins, Canelo Alvarez is fighting Bivol. If he wins. If Bivol loses, Canelo and Terrence Crawford are fighting in May. Mark my words. What you'll see in May. Watch in May. Watch in May. Watch. You'll see. Give it a couple of months. Give it a couple of months, and you're going to see dream fight, legacy fight, Riyadh season, Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez. And don't be surprised if you have Jerome Boots Ennis versus somebody at 154 or on the undercard. Don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if, because Errol Spence and Funderburg are fighting in January, February timeframe. I wouldn't be surprised if the winner fights on the same card in May. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm hearing all these things about how Al Heyman is sick or whatever. What's up, Ak? Or whatever, and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. All the PBC fighters that were thoroughbreds that were running the sport of boxing for so long are now aging out and disappearing and losing and retiring. And this man has not re-upped his stable at all. At all has not re-upped this stable. Y'all don't even know who the top guy. Y'all waiting for Kamel Moon. Man hasn't re-upped his stable. Man hasn't done anything with his stable, hasn't done anything to go out there and get fresh new talent, young talent, hasn't gone to the amateurs and got anybody to start building anybody, hasn't done nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Nothing. All the fighters that you got right now are the fighters that you got. That's what you got, and that's just that. Danny Garcia should not have been fighting no motherfucking Laura. Danny Garcia should have been fighting an up-and-coming fighter like Jaron Boots Ennis. Boots should have retired Danny Garcia. That's how that should have happened. That's how you pass the torch. Whatever. I'll speak about it later. Whatever. I'll speak about it later. Another time. Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford are going to fight in May. Beterbiev and Bivol are going to rematch Undisputed in like March timeframe. And they're going to purposely put it in March so that there is no time for the winner to fight in May. Just don't listen, bro. You ain't gotta, all you gotta do is look at motherfucking what's the name, bro. Just look at history, bro. Look at history and reality. That's all you gotta do. Look at history and reality and you'll see what I'm talking about. They're going to purposely put this fight February, March timeframe so that there is not enough time for May rematch. They're going to purposely do this. And when Canelo Alvarez fights Terence Crawford, he's going to splatter this man. All you Bud fans that are pressing for this shit, y'all going to have a very fucking sad and rude awakening. You're going to have a very, very sad and rude awakening. All you guys that are pressing this fight. Oh, man, nah, Terence Crawford going to do this. Terence Crawford going to do this. And Terence Crawford is going to look exactly the way Amir Khan did. He's going to be outboxing Canelo Alvarez until he gets caught and he's going to get knocked out. That's what's going to happen. And y'all guys going to be like, oh, but he dared to be great, BF. We shouldn't do memes about him and we shouldn't do this. He dared to be great. That's what y'all going to say to me. And I'm going to meme this man to oblivion. But this is what y'all going to say to me. I'm telling you, I don't want this fight. I don't want it. You guys are feeding right into their fucking plans. You're feeding right into it. This is all this to me. This is like you motherfuckers is sitting here. It's like y'all telling me Canelo Alvarez is ducking Amir Khan. That's all I hear, bro. Why won't Canelo Alvarez fight Amir Khan? Canelo Alvarez don't want no smoke with Amir Khan. Why won't Canelo Alvarez fight Amir Khan? That's just all I'm hearing. And I'm trying to say here, like, bro, do you guys even like Terence Crawford, bro? Do you motherfuckers even like him, bro? Why don't you tell this motherfucker to move down to 160? He's still Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford is moving up from 147. Why can't Canelo Alvarez move down to 160? You go to 160, let Terence Crawford go to 160, and you guys fight at 160. Why can't you do that? Why can't that be the case? You guys are out this motherfucker capping and dick riding so heavy that you are really taking your fighter and pushing this man to the slaughter. Nah, just go up to 175 and fight Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford, man, you the man. Man, you pound number one. Go to 175 and fight him. That's cool, no problem, man. Skills pay the bills. Skills pay the bills, not weight. It's weight don't matter. Y'all the same motherfuckers that are running here in a heartbeat and tell me how Tank is so fucking small and can't go to 140. But you'll tell me in a fucking heartbeat how skills pay the bills. Weight don't matter. Man, weight don't matter, BF. Weight don't matter, man. Terence Crawford can fight at 175. Weight don't matter. That's a big dude, man. He big, man. He big. He strong. He wrestles. He can go to 175. Fine, go ahead. Go ahead. Go to 168. I'm not stopping this nigga. I'm not stopping him. You're not going to see me standing in the way of no fucking Terence Crawford moving up to 168. You guys are so fucking stupid. Terence Crawford does not walk around at 168 at all. Canelo Alvarez walks around at like 175, 180, 190. He cuts down to that fucking weight class. He walks around way bigger than that. So when he cuts down to motherfucking 168 to make the weight and then rehydrates to 190 pounds on clenbuterol and they fight in Vegas and he rehydrates to 190 on fight night and Terence Crawford comes in at 165, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing. Don't tell me about his fucking weight. Don't tell me about, oh man, come on, man, look how big he is. I don't want to hear nothing. Because I am telling you guys, this is not cool. This is not nice. Nobody should be pressing Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford to fight at no fucking 68. If you want them to fight, they should be fighting at 60 max. At 160 max. If you are a Terence Crawford fan, then you should be pushing for this man to fight at 160 max. Terence Crawford don't need to be undisputed at 168. He's already in the history books. He's already going to the Hall of Fame. There isn't a Hall of Fame's Hall of Fame. There's only a Hall of Fame, and he's in it already. You motherfuckers is trying to get this nigga destroyed, but go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because when Canelo Alvarez knocks this nigga the fuck out, his legacy is going to be demolished. Demolished. And they're going to, well, not to me, it won't be. But to the social media era, they're going to drag this nigga. They're going to drag the fuck out of this nigga, bro. They're going to drag the fuck out of him. All of his accomplishments, everything that he accomplished so good, everything that he did so special and talented, they're going to throw it right out the window. Ain't nobody going to talk about none of that. Errol Spence is going to be a thing of the past, a fucking history, nothing. The niggas is not even going to want that fucking rematch when he gets splattered by Canelo Alvarez. They're not even going to want the fucking rematch. Oh, man, this rematch with Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Niggas going to be like, man, who cares? Who cares? Fucking crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, they did the same thing to Floyd Mayweather. Wanted Floyd to move all the way up to fight Winky fucking Wright at some fucking 168. The motherfucker was fighting at fucking 47, bro. He's only got one fucking fight or two fights at 54. He was fighting at 47. You want him to go, and at that time, he only had one fight at 54. And you wanted this motherfucker to go all the way up to 68 to fight Winky Wright. Oh, man, he ducking Winky Wright, man. Nigga ducking. He ducking. He ducking, man. He ducking. Big C, you don't understand what you're saying. You really don't understand what you're saying at all. Bud the GOAT when he beat Canelo. Floyd Mayweather never fought Winky Wright, nigga. Don't they call Floyd Mayweather the GOAT? Terence Crawford's accolades are better than Floyd Mayweather's right now. Terence Crawford can be called the GOAT right now. Dumbass nigga, you trying to get your fighter fucked up. Motown 909s. Nigga, is there too much earwax in your motherfucking ears, my nigga? Did you not hear what the fuck I just said? Motown 909s? Are you doing this while I'm talking? Is this all you see? Is that all the fuck you see, my nigga? I just said if they fight, it should be at 160. The fuck you mean why you hate Bud versus Canelo fight? It should be at 160, dumbass nigga. I'm not saying they shouldn't fight, but Terence Crawford would be moving up 2 fucking weight classes. Canelo Alvarez is comfortable in his weight class, dumbass nigga. He's comfortable there. He is very comfortable right where he's at. He has been defending 160. He's making it just fine. Just fine. If Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez fight, they both should have to give something. Terence Crawford is giving something by putting extra weight on his body that's going to slow him down. So if he's getting slowed down by putting extra weight on his body, then motherfucking Canelo Alvarez should give up something too. Drop down to 160. You drop to 160. Terence Crawford goes to 160. You guys fight at 160. You're still Canelo Alvarez. If he beats Canelo Alvarez, he still beat Canelo Alvarez. Doesn't fucking change nothing. Canelo's not undisputed no more. So it's not like Terence Crawford's going to go to 168 and become undisputed. He's not going to do that. He's not undisputed no more. So if they're fighting specifically because of both of their names. So then they can fight at 160 where they're both giving something. You guys y'all want Canelo Alvarez to give up nothing and Terence Crawford to give up every fucking thing. And then you say, I'm a hater. No, I'm pointing out that you niggas is fucking stupid as hell. You're delusional. Because you'll be the first motherfuckers to say, oh, there's weight classes for a reason, BF. There's weight classes for a reason. And then you're telling the nigga you meat ride to move up 2 fucking weight classes and fight this nigga. You are putting the fighter you meat ride in an ultimate disadvantage. No, they both should give up something. Both of them. Canelo should go to 160. Terrence Crawford can go to 160. He's fighting at 54. He's fighting at 68. They can meet at the middle. Didn't y'all shit on Andre Ward when fucking Golovkin called him out to say he'll knock everybody out from 154 to 168? And Andre Ward said, okay. And then Golovkin changed up and said, let's fight in the middle. I'm the best at 160. You're the best at 68. Let's fight at 64. After claiming he'll fight the nigga, didn't you guys say this? Oh, man, Ward ducking. Ward's a coward. Ward ducking that smoke. Ward don't want the smoke. That's what you niggas said. But now all of a sudden you want Terrence Crawford to move up 2 fucking full weight classes. Are you niggas even fans of this nigga, bro? I'm beginning to think y'all don't even like this nigga. Are you niggas even fans? Are y'all, true, honest to God, are y'all really fans of Terrence Crawford? Hasn't the nigga done enough to go to the Hall of Fame? So he's got to fight fucking Canelo Alvarez to get you motherfuckers respect or something? Why can't he fight? Why can't the man dominate 54 and fight somebody at 160? Hey, Canelo Alvarez, you come to 160, I'll go to 160, let's get it popping. You was running around here for years talking about you're too small for 160. That's the reason why you got to fight Golovkin at 155. That's what you said. You're too small for 160, so I got to fight Golovkin at 155. Now, all of a sudden, Terrence Crawford got to go all the way up to 168 to fight you? This is what I'm sitting here like, are y'all niggas even fans of this nigga, bro? I don't even know if y'all niggas is even fans of him. Because what y'all should be saying is, bro, Canelo, you're pussy. You're pussy, bro. Why can't you fight Terrence Crawford at 160? Why does he got to go all the way up to 168? Fight him at 160. You didn't fight motherfucking Liam beefy like that. You went down to 54 to fight that nigga. That's what you did. Why does Terrence Crawford got to go to 168 to fight you? You're still Canelo Alvarez. Why can't you fight him at 160? You had belts at 160, didn't you? 3 of them, right? Nah, you dudes are so fucking delusional that you are literally forcing this man to go the fuck up there. Insane. Fucking insane. Insane. And when he goes up there and gets fucking annihilated, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't start telling me about, oh man, the black man getting punched on, man, the black man, because I don't want to hear shit, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. When he goes up, and they're going to fight next, I'm telling you right now, with Bivol losing, all right, Bivol's going to get this rematch, which is going to push the fight with Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez at 168. This man's going to move up 2 full fucking weight classes. 2 of them. 2 full weight classes. And fight a man who's never been I'm not going to say never been dinged, because he was dinged when he was fighting at 47. He got dinged. But he's been punched by some of the biggest punchers in boxing. Wasn't rocked or nothing. And for some strange reason, you think that Terrence Crawford's going to go up there, the same Crawford that just got punched on by DoorDash. He's going to go up there and do something that he's going to get fucking annihilated. And I don't want to see it. If they're both giving up something, I'm game. I'm game. If they are both giving up something, if Terrence Crawford is going to add, fucking 6 more pounds to go from 54 to 60, I'm good. I'm good. And if they're gonna, and if Canelo Alvarez is gonna drop to 60, I'm good. But Canelo is not gonna do that, bro. They're not. It's not gonna do that. I hear you, Winsell, and Canelo is not going to give him anything. It's not that he should not. He's not going to. Because Canelo has made it he's very smart, y'all. Now, I'm going to tell y'all in a second what's next for Beterbiev, but I need to get this off my chest. Canelo Alvarez is very fucking smart, y'all. He's very smart. He's going to tell you guys, hold on one second. So, anyways, y'all, let me get back to this. Now, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna go to Beterbiev in a second, but let me finish this piece because I need you guys to understand something. Canelo Alvarez is very, very smart, bro. He's very, very smart. Very smart. What he is doing, y'all, is he is removing the weight from the conversation, which means he is putting himself at an advantage and Crawford at a disadvantage. And he's removing it, y'all. He's removing it. He's telling everybody, look, I don't care about Crawford. He's telling you guys this on purpose. This is purposeful, y'all. This is 100% strategic. He does care about Crawford. Yes, he does. He's not fucking stupid. He knows that is his biggest bag. Is him or Benavidez. Those are his biggest bags. He knows this. The only other fighter that he could get would have been Bivol. But with Bivol losing, Bivol's out the picture. Bivol's out the picture. I'm telling you, bro. He's a smart, business savvy individual. He knows that by saying, I don't even want to fight Terrence Crawford. By saying that is putting all the weight on Crawford. So when they offer Crawford the fight, bro, he can't say fight me at 60. He can't, bro. When they offer Terrence Crawford this fight, and they're going to, Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford are going to fight at 168 in May. Mark my words. When they offer this fight, he can't say, let's go a catch weight. He can't even negotiate it because he's already put it in the public. He's done this. He's blasted out in the world about how he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez at 68. So if he then comes out and changes around, this is Canelo. This ain't Spence, bro. This is Canelo Alvarez. Where Errol Spence, you can get away with that. You can't get away with it now, bro. You can't. You can't get away with it. You cannot get away with it, bro. You can't get away with it at all. You cannot. This is Canelo Alvarez. With Errol Spence, you can talk about your accolades and all this type of goofy ass shit and how he only fought in one weight class and he beat Kell Brook and had a broken eye and all this other goofy shit you want to say. You cannot do that with Canelo motherfucking Alvarez. You cannot do that. His resume is levels above yours. Now, your accolades are better than his, without question. Without question. But that is Canelo Alvarez. You are the B, you're the D side. Nigga, whatever he sends you, sign it immediately. There is no reason to read it because you ain't getting nothing better, bro. You ain't getting nothing better. Nothing better. You ain't getting nothing. All you're getting, what they give you is what you're getting. There will not be no negotiations. There will not be no back and forth. I promise you. Canelo Alvarez, what this man did, all right, what Canelo Alvarez did, Terrence Crawford fed right into it. I'm so disgusted, bro. I'm so disgusted with this because this man fed right into it that people don't understand what happened. He was riding, man. Yeah, I'll say it for a morning grind. I'm just letting you know the man fell right into it. He fell right and fucking to it, face first into it. And now he's trapped. He can't, if Canelo Alvarez, just listen to this, y'all. If Canelo Alvarez says, we offered Terrence Crawford a fight and he said no. That's all Canelo got to do. Terrence Crawford is done. He's finished, yo. He's finished. He's finished. Do you know the memes, the fucking articles that they're going to prove to they're going to prove to the world that racism exists in boxing. They're going to prove to the world. They're going to prove to the world. All y'all motherfucking old media that's dick riding Terrence Crawford right now. He's the greatest fighter and blah, blah, blah. He beat Spence and he destroyed Spence, mollywopped him, dog walked him, demolished him, annihilated him, whatever adjective you want to use. When Canelo Alvarez sends this man an offer and Terrence Crawford says no, because it's you will fight at 168. The ring size is going to be the same size as a fucking phone booth. I'm picking your gloves. I'm doing all that. We're going to have 2 drug tests. One of them the day of the fight and one of them the day after the fight. Those are the only drug tests we're having. That's it. So that anybody can say we had drug tests. Bro, and you're only getting $10 million. That's all you're getting. Anything else that this pot is worth, anything it's worth, I'm getting all of it. Anything. Anything. I'm getting it all. You can get $10 million. I'm the draw. You're not. You guys want me. I'm not begging for you. So unless somebody does a GoFundMe somewhere else, you get $10 million and I get everything. And when Terrence Crawford says no, they are going to drag this nigga. No one's going to look in the facts. No one's going to want to see what the contract was. No one's going to want to see nothing. It ain't going to be no 75-25. Hell no. 90-10 max. If it goes percentage split, he'll more than likely just get 10 million flat fee. That's what he'll more than likely get. 10 million flat fee. If he gets his percentage, 90-10. If they do a coin flip, both sides will be heads. And the head on the coin is Canelo's head. It'll be Canelo's face on the coin, and both sides will be a coin. I mean, both sides will be Canelo. Both sides will be heads, and they'll say, we could do a coin flip for who comes out first. Let's flip it. Oh, I guess it's me. Let's do a coin flip. We're gonna do a 90-10 split, and let's see who gets 90%. Let's use the same coin, do a coin flip. Oh, guess it's me. Yeah, they're gonna do a coin flip for all negotiations, and it's going to be a coin that has Canelo's face on both sides. And when Terrence Crawford refuses, they are going to drag this nigga. Bro, I don't know why you're 8JL. I don't know why you're trying to negotiate. You cannot negotiate with somebody who is not asking for the fight and does not need you for the fight. You cannot negotiate with somebody that you are begging to fight. There is no negotiation. The best you're going to get is 10%. That is the best you're going to get. Come on, stop it. You make it seem like that's Bud first time doing this. So you're telling me that Bud has any say over Canelo Alvarez? Is this what you're telling me? Just make sure, put it out plainly now. So you ain't got to be all in my comments crying like a bitch, like you do in all my motherfucking comments, hating and shit, talking goofy ass shit on my videos. Just tell me right now. So you believe that Terrence Crawford has some say, any say at all, in this negotiations with Canelo Alvarez? You believe this? You believe that Terrence fucking Crawford has any say? That nigga, bro, here's how the negotiations work. Terrence Crawford goes into the room, sits down, says nothing. Canelo Alvarez walks in the room and says whatever he wants. If Terrence Crawford says a word, everybody looks at him and says, you don't speak in here. Because no one in this room, no one on that side of the table needs you for shit. You are begging them. You don't speak in here for nothing. You don't dictate shit. Whatever they say they're giving you, we're taking it. That's what happens as soon as a nigga walks in the room. And Canelo Alvarez is going to pull up like he's black. You better be on time. I'm showing up 3 hours late. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing up 3 hours late so you can just sit in there, and you better be in there when I get there because I ain't waiting for you. Don't be, nigga, they better bring a jug in there and let you piss in the jug, because if you in the bathroom, when I show up, I'm leaving. Fuck your fight. Fuck your fight. If you're in the bathroom when I get there, I ain't waiting for you. You better be in there sitting when I get there. They better bring you a fucking porta potty and put it in the corner of the fucking conference room. You thirsty, they better have a jug of water in that bitch. And Canelo Alvarez is going to show up 3 hours late. And when he shows up, he's not showing up to hear you say a bitch ass thing. That nigga is showing up to give you what he's offering you and to watch you sign it, and then he's leaving. But yet you niggas will sit in here and be like, nah, man, Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford got some say. Terrence Crawford got some say, man. Terrence Crawford, he can tell Canelo Alvarez. He can't tell Canelo Alvarez shit. Because Canelo Alvarez will go somewhere else and fight somebody else, and you motherfuckers will keep crying like a motherfucker. That's what y'all will do. Keep crying like a motherfucker. Terrence Crawford don't dictate shit with Canelo Alvarez. Nothing. If the motherfucker says, hey, Canelo, man, can we meet at 5 o'clock? Because, I got to take my kids. To the game. Their game's at 8 o'clock. So I won't be able to meet anytime after 8. Canelo Alvarez is going to reply and say 8:30. And then show up at 10 o'clock and let you not be there. Niggas going to say, payday, you want payday. I be there 8:30. I be there 8:30. Be there, fight. Want fight. I know, wait, I know. Being, I know, want fight. Nigga gonna say he gonna show up at 8:30 and be there at 10:30. Your whole kid's game is over with. You missing the whole shit just because you thought you was dictate. You don't dictate shit, nigga. Nothing. But let you niggas run around here and tell it. Because he did some shit with Errol Spence. So go ahead and tell it. Errol Spence wanted to fight him. Canelo Alvarez already backed y'all niggas in a corner. Already. He is not fighting no goddamn Artur Beterbiev. Hell no. Hell no. Canelo Alvarez ain't fighting no Artur Beterbiev at all. If Canelo fights Artur... Bro, Canelo fighting Artur Beterbiev is the same legend. You have to give Canelo Alvarez some legendary conversation. That's some legendary shit if he fights Beterbiev in May. That is the same thing as Terrence Crawford fighting Canelo Alvarez. It's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. It's the same thing. Terrence Crawford fighting Canelo Alvarez. If Terrence Crawford moves to 168 and beats Canelo Alvarez, that is legendary. You can no longer put this man's name in a conversation with anybody else but like Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler, Hearns, if he does that. I don't recommend it because he's going to get splattered all over the ring. If Canelo Alvarez moves up in his next fight and fights Artur Beterbiev and beats him, it's the same exact thing. That's legendary shit. And I don't see it because Artur Beterbiev is a fucking... Bro, Canelo Alvarez is fucking tailor-made for Artur Beterbiev to knock out. He is tailor-made. Tailor-made. The reason why Bivol didn't get knocked out is because Bivol was running around the ring the whole fucking fight. The same thing y'all talk about Shakur Stevenson, that's what Bivol did. Ran around the ring all night, stopped every now and then, planted his feet, threw some shots, and dipped the fuck off. And when he started to get punched on and hurt, he started to grab on for dear life. So if y'all motherfuckers telling me Shakur Stevenson ran, then so the fuck did Bivol. He dashed around the ring, and he ran faster than Shakur Stevenson. Facts. I mean, if y'all going to tell me Shakur ran, then so did Bivol. Because if Bivol was just using footwork, then so was Shakur Stevenson. See, the difference was Artur Beterbiev knows how to cut the ring off. Edwin De Los Santos don't. That's the difference. That's the only difference between those fights. That's the only difference. Beterbiev forced Bivol to fight. Beterbiev forced him to fight. He forced it. Edwin De Los Santos could not force Shakur because he didn't know how to cut the ring off. It's the only difference. Now, what's next for Beterbiev, y'all? The only fights next for Beterbiev, there's only two. A rematch with Bivol and the winner of David Benavidez, David Morrell. Those are the only two fights for Artur Beterbiev. Those are the only two fights, y'all. Those are the only two. That is it. It is either the winner of Benavidez, David Morrell, that winner, or a rematch with Bivol. That's it. There, anybody else that this man fights, bro, anybody else, I have a problem. I have a fucking problem. Anybody else. Anybody. I don't want to see this nigga fight nobody else. It shouldn't be no other fights. It shouldn't be nothing. Artur Beterbiev versus Bivol rematch, or Artur Beterbiev versus David Morrell, David Benavidez winner. That is the only ones. That's it. If Artur Beterbiev goes to heavyweight, he is going to get beat the fuck up. That's what's going to happen. Artur Beterbiev going to heavyweight, he is going to get fucked up badly. Very, very badly. He's going to get fucked up. All right, that is not what I want for Archer Beterbiev at all. All right, weight classes for a reason. If he goes to heavyweight, he's getting fucked up, bro. Just letting y'all know, he's getting fucked up. Y'all can, listen, but I like Beterbiev. He's arguably number 1, 2, or 3. He go to at cruiserweight. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with him going to cruiserweight. If that motherfucker jumps to heavyweight, he's getting fucked up. There is weight classes for a reason. If he fights Usyk at cruiserweight, great fight. If he fights Usyk at heavyweight, he gets fucked up. And it's just that simple. And we can make out to be whatever else we want to be. It is just that simple. There is weight classes for a reason. There's weight classes for a reason, y'all. For a reason. And y'all motherfuckers want to act like Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez is, oh man, there's no weight, skills pay the bills. Fine, go ahead. And you're going to see Terrence Crawford get fucked up. You're going to see that man get fucked up for the very first time in his career. Beat the fuck up. And if he goes the distance, he is going to lose on the scorecards because his name is not Floyd Mayweather. Even if he wins, he's going to lose. There you go. There's the shit right there. There's my thing. I think this fight was a good fight. I was expecting Beterbiev to stop this man. He didn't. I thought Bivol might have edged it out, but I wasn't mad with the decision. But I was mad with that 116 bullshit. I was very mad with that because no fucking way was it a 116 anything. Most of the punches, well, not most, but a lot of the punches that Beterbiev landed on Bivol were on the gloves. He just punches so fucking hard, bro. He punches so fucking hard that he was hurting Bivol by punching this man on the gloves because he punches that fucking hard. So the rematch, I think the rematch will be better for both of them. I think Bivol now will be like, okay, I can take his punching power. Although Bivol got hurt multiple times in that fight, I think Bivol will be like, okay, I can take his shots. And Beterbiev will be like, okay, I fucked him up and I wasn't even 100%. Now I'm in better shape. I'm going to stop him, right? So I think the rematch will be a better fight. I think Beterbiev will go for the stoppage more, and I think Bivol will go to outbox him more and stand his ground more because he feels like he can take his punch now. So I think the rematch is a good fight, a very good fight, and I will be wanting that rematch, absolutely wanting it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But what I'm telling you guys is Canelo Alvarez is fighting Terrence Crawford. And it's going to be at 168. And when y'all see Terrence Crawford get beat up, I don't want to hear nothing about daring to be great because he's not daring to be great because he can stay right at 154 and become undisputed at 54 right there and be the only male 3-time undisputed champion in boxing history. He could do that. But instead, he is going after a payday. And that payday is going to cost him. But go ahead. I don't want him to. I want him to stay at 54. There's big bags there. The Errol Spence rematch, if Errol beats Funderburg, that's a big fucking money fight. Whether he wants to do it or not, it's still a huge money fight, bro. Terrence Crawford versus Charlo, that's a huge money fight. Huge money fight. Terrence Crawford versus fucking Virgil Ortiz, another huge money fight. He's got huge money fights there. Terrence Crawford versus Jerome Boots Ennis at 54. That's a big money fight. He's got him there, bro. But yet he is going after a guy that's going to knock him the fuck out 2 weight classes above him, where he's going to have all the disadvantages, all of them. Everything's going to be against him. He ain't getting the ring size. He ain't getting the fucking glove size. He ain't getting the motherfucking purse split. He ain't getting none of that, bro. He ain't getting any of it. I don't want him to go fight Canelo Alvarez at 68. If he fights Canelo, I want it at 60. Fight at 60. Fight at 60. That's the only way I want it. If he fights him at 68, I don't want it because Terrence Crawford is going to be in the disadvantage in every way. Every way. He's going to be slow as hell because he's going to have all that extra weight on him. He ain't going to be able to move as good with all that extra weight. All that extra weight is going to be heavy on his fucking lungs, heavy on his heart. That is going to fuck with his stamina. And when Canelo Alvarez picks a fucking small ring size, which he will, He's going to say, we can fight, but we're going to fight in a small ring size. When he fights in a small ring size, that is going to take away one of the greatest advantages that Terence Crawford has, and that's the masterful footwork. The masterful footwork is going to be the same thing he did to fucking Caleb Plant. He made that ring small as a bitch. The same thing. All right. If that's what y'all want to do, but it's not what I want for Terence Crawford, bro. I'm not a Terence Crawford hater, bro. I want Terence Crawford to be successful. I just want Errol Spence to get his rematch. But I don't want Terence Crawford to fucking go fight somebody to lose just so y'all motherfuckers can shit on that man. Because that's what y'all gonna do. All the fake Crawford fans, y'all ain't gonna be Crawford fans no more. There's some real diehard Crawford fans don't matter if he wins or loses, y'all gonna be a fan. But the rest of y'all niggas is fucking casual fans. Y'all not fucking real Crawford fans. And as soon as that man loses, y'all gonna shit on him. I don't want to see it. And if Terence Crawford fights him at 68, that's what's going to happen. Hell, he might beat Canelo Alvarez on his scorecards and get fucking robbed. He may go to 68, fight Canelo Alvarez, and beat him on the scorecards and get robbed. Why? Because Terence Crawford is not going to be the one pressuring the fight. Canelo will. The reason why Artur Beterbiev won this fight is because of the pressure he was putting on Bivol. He wasn't outboxing Bivol. He was just putting a lot of pressure on Bivol. What do y'all think Canelo Alvarez is going to do? What do y'all think is going to happen? You think Canelo Alvarez is not going to put no pressure on Terence Crawford? Is that what y'all fucking think, bro? DoorDash was putting mad pressure on Crawford, bro. DoorDash was. DoorDash was putting hella pressure on Crawford, bro. You think DoorDash can do something that Canelo can't? Is that what the fuck y'all think, bro? This is Canelo Alvarez. The nigga that got he had one of the scorecards in his favor against Floyd fucking Mayweather. Where he didn't even land a punch, bro. Not one fucking punch. And yet one of the fucking scorecards had the fucking draw. And you think that Terence Crawford's going to outbox him? You're fucking delusional. You're fucking delusional, bro. You niggas are delusional. Boxing is not fair. At all. The guy that wins doesn't always win. But the guy that loses always loses. There ain't going to be no fucking moral victory for Terence Crawford if he beats Canelo Alvarez. If we all watch the fight and we be like, yo, Terence Crawford won this fight in the scorecards. And then in the fight's over with, they say, and the winner by 120-109. Canelo Alvarez. They were like, and the winner by 125-107. Canelo Alvarez. Niggas gonna be like 125. Nigga, there's only 12 rounds. How the fuck this nigga win 125? Nigga won 125, 105 out this bitch. How the fuck this nigga win 125? Ain't nobody getting knocked down. Y'all niggas giving out fucking 10-6 rounds, 10-5 rounds. Then y'all gonna be all here crying like some bitches. Oh God, man, boxing is so corrupt, man. Man, boxing is so corrupt, man. Oh my God, man. Oh God, I can't believe, man. Boxing is so corrupt, man. Terence Crawford was robbed, man. He was robbed. Terence Crawford was robbed, man. Boxing's so corrupt, man. Oh God. But you know what's gonna happen? That nigga's gonna get memed to death. There's gonna be memes and memes and memes and memes about how, look, the LDBC's falling to shambles. Another black fighter down. Y'all gonna see all the racist pages and shit saying that? The LDBC is a finish. What's the LDBC got to say now because Terence Crawford lost? Y'all, whatever, man, whatever. Tell yourself whatever y'all want, bro. Tell yourself whatever y'all want. Bro, so back to this fight right quick before I wrap this up. Artur Beterbiev, everything he landed hurt. It hurt Bivol, bro. Everything. Everything he landed. Bivol was trying to dash around the ring, and Artur Beterbiev was cutting the ring off. He was putting this nigga in a phone booth. Everything he landed on Bivol hurt him. Everything. Everything. And most of that shit was they was punching on motherfucking, what's the name? Oddly Gifted says the LDBC doesn't even back Crawford. They were backing Spence. Well, maybe you don't know who 7-8 Sports is. Maybe you don't know who 7-8 is. Maybe you don't know who that is, Oddly Gifted. Maybe you're not. Maybe you don't know who 7-8 Sports TV is. Maybe you have no idea who he is. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know who BFTB is. Maybe you just started watching BFTB the last 2 years. Maybe you just started watching a nigga named BFTB for the last 2 years. Maybe. Because 7-8 always picked Terrence Crawford. So I'm not sure what the fuck you talking about. And I picked Terrence Crawford for a very long time until I realized that it wasn't Errol Spence that was ducking. It was Crawford that was ducking. The videos are still up. You ain't got to believe it. I don't want you to believe it. Go watch the videos. Yeah, go watch the videos. Yeah, I picked Terrence Crawford until I watched Errol Spence be very, very masterful with straights. And Terrence Crawford get hit with straights habitually like he's looking for the motherfuckers. Yeah. That's what made me switch my pick. But I don't want you to believe me. I want you to go back and watch the videos where I said exactly what I just said. Because, you know, some niggas can't fucking take it when their words are played. I can. Go back and watch it. You go back and watch it. Go back and watch me when I say that, Oddly Gifted. Go back and watch when I said exactly those words, what I just said. And bring them up to me. Put the video in the comments. And I'll play it for everybody. The LDBC don't back, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I back the best fighting the best. That's who I back. Yes. That's who I back. The best fighting the best. Always have and always will. You niggas back a fighter specifically that y'all niggas don't even know. Y'all don't even fucking know, bro. You have no idea. You don't even know these niggas. You never met them a day in your life. You probably took a picture with a nigga one time, or you from the nigga city, and I'm just backing this nigga because you from the nigga city. I change with the facts, Rich Tim. My brother Rick, when the facts change, I change with them. If the outcome is a different outcome than what I expect because of the facts, that's not my problem. I went with the facts. The niggas that get the facts and then change up, that don't change up, you get the facts and stay where you're at. Yet then that tells me you're a dick rider, bro. That's what that tells me. If you get the facts and you stay where you're at, let me take that back. I'm not going to say you're a dick rider. If you get the facts and stay where you're at, that tells me you're a fan of a fighter and not of boxing. I'll say that. I'll retract the words and say that. You're not a dick rider. BF is, I'll retract those words. If you get the fight, if the facts tell you one thing and you follow the facts because they tell you this and we're all on board, and then when the facts change and you stay right there, that tells me you are not a fan of boxing. You're a fan of that fighter. And that's fine. I got no beef. You're a fan of that fighter and I respect it. Just don't tell me you want the best to fight the best. No, you just want what's best for your fighter. I respect it. But just don't act like we're on the same page then. Don't act like y'all can ever fuck with me. Don't act like y'all can ever whatever in anything when it comes to me. Because y'all can't. Because I go where the facts take me in the interest of the sport of boxing, not in the interest of a fighter. I can separate my relationships with fighters from boxing. Absolutely. 100% can do that. But anyways, finally this, and then I'm out of here, y'all. Beterbiev, the only 2 fights, the winner of Benavidez Morel or a rematch. Bivol, the only fight for you is a rematch. That is the only fight. A rematch. Bivol should not be looking for no... Bro, if Bivol fights Canelo Alvarez, he just ducked Beterbiev. I want everybody to be very, very clear. I want y'all to be... My stance to be clear. If Bivol fights Canelo in May, he ducked Beterbiev rematch. I'd rather see Bivol versus the winner of Benavidez Morel than I would to see Bivol versus Canelo Alvarez. Why do you guys want to see that rematch at all? He already beat Canelo. Why do y'all want to see the rematch? Shouldn't y'all be saying rematch for what? Rematch for what? He whipped your ass. Shouldn't y'all be saying that? Don't worry, you'll see that again on the morning grind now. You'll see it again on the morning grind. You'll see it again on the morning grind. But that's it. It's the only fight for Bivol should be Beterbiev rematch. That's what he should be talking to Turkey Al-Sheikh about. That's what he should be smashing the gas with Eddie Hearn about. That's it. No other fight. Just Beterbiev. If Bivol believes he won that fight, then the only fight he should be trying to get is Beterbiev rematch. And that's it. This opened the door for Canelo Alvarez and motherfucking Terence Crawford. And then the winner of that shit right there, which is going to be Canelo Alvarez. I can see if when Canelo Alvarez wins, I can see Terence Crawford retiring, y'all. Dead ass serious. I can see him retiring. And I don't want him to go out like that, y'all. I don't. And I promise you, do you know who will be backing Canelo Alvarez? Floyd Money Mayweather. Motherfuckers telling Ryan Garcia 3 extra pounds and all kind of goofy ass shit and helping Ryan Garcia out to beat Devin. Do you guys think that he's going to want Terence Crawford to catch up to him? All right, cool. But hey, man, whatever y'all want to believe, bro. Whatever y'all want to believe. Tell us whatever we want. If you motherfuckers think that Floyd Mayweather is going to want Terence fucking Crawford to beat Canelo Alvarez, to catch up to him, is that what? If you guys think that, no problem. But when all of a sudden everybody's asking Floyd Mayweather what they think, and then you see Floyd Mayweather and fucking Canelo Alvarez on FaceTime, like, yeah, when y'all see that, I don't want to hear shit, bro. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. Nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't tell me about Canelo Alvarez on drugs. Don't tell. Oh, they fighting in what's the name, BF? In Vegas. The limits of Austrian is higher. Canelo's on Austrian. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't tell me about drugs at all. Don't even tell me about clenbuterol, nandrolone, Austrian, nothing. Because y'all motherfuckers running around here crying like bitches about, oh, Ryan, the amounts of drugs in Ryan's system didn't help. Fine. So when Canelo Alvarez is on the exact same drugs and all of a sudden the exact same amounts are in his system and he knocks Terence Crawford the fuck out, I don't want to hear a bitch ass thing. I don't want to hear nothing. That man will be 41 or 40 and 1. Yeah. Yeah. The amount of drugs didn't help. That's what you're saying to me. So you're telling me the amount of drugs that Ryan Garcia had in his system didn't help Ryan Garcia. Is that what you're telling me? I just want to be clear. That's what you're saying to me. I want to be clear. Are that what you're telling me? The amount of drugs that Ryan Garcia had in his system didn't help him. Is that what you're saying to me? I just want to be clear. Is that what you're saying to me? Or am I reading this wrong? No, don't block. Oh, okay. I'm reading it wrong. My bad, 888 Job. Because I know my brother 888 Job has been in the building. He rocks with BF. So I'm sitting here like, bro, how can drugs not help somebody? You don't got no wrench. Let me wrench you up. Because I know niggas was ready to light your ass up, bro. Let me wrench my homie 888 job up right quick. Niggas was ready to put hands on him. Niggas was ready to put hands on the homie, bro. And niggas was ready to put hands. Niggas was like, what? Yo, hold up, dog. Fuck this nigga talking about, bro. Hold up. I got you, Brody. You good, 888. You good, Brody. But so it's a weird thing to me. It's all good, 888. You know, you the homie. I see you in here all the time. So when niggas that I see all the time in here, right? When the brothers or the sisters in the building that I see all the time, I'll ask you. Because I could be reading it wrong, right? So I'll ask you. You know what I'm saying? It's the motherfuckers that I don't know, I've never seen before, where I'm not, it's not even an ask. It's no, you gotta tell me. Not tell me right now, or get the fuck out of here. But you know, you I see you all the time. I'm surprised you don't have a wrench, but you do now, so you good. But anyways, let me get back to this so I can wrap this shit up. I don't want Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford at 68. I want it at 160. That's where I want the fight, at 160. That's where I want. Now, Bivol, Beterbiev, rematch. That's all you got. Beterbiev, rematch, winner of Benavidez, Morrell. That's all you have. Which opens the door right for Terence Crawford. And that's why I started out my live the way I did. Terence Crawford bypassed Fundora fight specifically for this option. Simply because Beterbiev had the potential of winning this fight. And if Beterbiev won, that opens the door for Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. I bet you Terence Crawford is happy as a bitch right now. Y'all remember when Devin was happy because Teofimo lost to George Kambosos, and Devin was happy as a motherfucker because y'all know Teofimo Lopez was not going to fight Devin. But George Kambosos said if he beats Teo, he will fight Devin. And he was a man of his word. So Devin was happy as fuck that he was going to get a shot. That's how Terence Crawford is right now. Terence Crawford's happy as a bitch because he's going to get a shot at Canelo Alvarez in May. And when Terence Crawford gets splattered all over the place, Canelo Alvarez will fight the winner. If Bivol beats Beterbiev in the rematch, Canelo will fight him in September. That's what I got, y'all. Appreciate everybody chilling with me, man. Much love and support and respect to everybody. Anybody who supported me in the Cash App, bro, I'll definitely go back to it. And on my next live, I'll reach out to you guys and show y'all love. You know, anybody that supported me, man, I definitely appreciate you guys. I'm going to wrap this one up and get back to my videos. I got a few videos I'm working on 2 different pages. So much love and respect to everybody that came and chill with me. Peace and blessings to all the kings and queens. I'm on to the next one, y'all. Salute. I'm out of here, man.